So now we're continuing with the move command in MaxScript. So I'm just going to construct a line now that illustrates this 0.3 value, this vector. I'm going to go here to the Shapes category and choose Line. I'll just start by creating a line here. So here we have a line. I'll go to the Modify panel, Subobject Level of Vertex, and I'll go to this vertex here, and I'm going to move this to the origin. Now this is in absolute world space that I'm making this move here. 0, 0, and that's already at 0. So that's now at 0, 0, 0. I'll select the other vertex up here, and I'm going to move that to 10, 10, and 10. And the directionality of this vector runs from the origin, 0, 0, 0, out to 10, 10, 10. So I'm going to right-click and unhide by name. And here I have an arrow that shows that directionality. So let's bring that sphere back to 0, 0, 0 again. I'm just going to go select that, hit H, select the sphere, click Select, go to Move, and I'll just use Absolute World here. And there's our sphere back at the origin again. Now this time I'll use the MaxScript. Just click here and hit the Enter key. And it moves it right along that vector. Just rotate this a little bit to see this. So this went 10 along the x-axis, 10 along the z-axis, and 10 along the y-axis. And you can see these axes represented down here. And again, these are the world axes. So let's construct another vector here. We'll make it 0, 0, and minus 10. So this is not going to affect the position of the sphere in the x or y axis, but it will move it down 10 in the z-axis. So we've got the sphere selected. Go here and hit Enter. So the sphere just moved down 10. That's all it did. It didn't affect the x and y. Notice though we have 0 here, it didn't move it back to 0, 0. It only moved it relatively 0, meaning it didn't change it. It only changed it in the z. So let me construct another vector that shows that move that we just made. Go here. I'll just construct a line anywhere to start out. Go to the Modify panel, Vertex Subobject Level. So the start of this vector is going to be at 10, 10, 10. So I go there, and I move this to 10, 10, 10. And that's in absolute world coordinates. And this vertex is going to end up at 10, 10, 0. And as you can see, that's exactly where that sphere is. So one of the things that you can see from this is that you can add these 3D vectors. So for example, what we've just seen is that 10, 10, 10 plus 0, 0 minus 10 equals 10, 10, 0. So this is an example of vector arithmetic. And you might want to take a look at this help file to give some more examples of vector arithmetic. And here, you can see that you can perform many types of operations with these 0.3 values. Plus, minus, the asterisk is times, and the slash is divided by. So now let me just get rid of this, and I'll just enter here. I put a dot here instead of a comma. So let's try that again. And you can see that it did come out to 10, 10, 0. So that's the basics of the move function and vector arithmetic.